Wi-Fi tripping.
Is it?
Yeah, a little bit. Might just be my phone. For no reason. Been good all day. All week. Yeah,
All right, Shalom.
Shalom.
First and foremost, before we get started, we'd like to give all praise, honor, and glory to where it's due to.
Yeah.
Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahushai, by Hashem, Chakodash, and double honors as always to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who were well and eternal truth. This is the brothers from GMS Nashville back at you again with another lesson. All through the spirit and power of Hashem, Yahushai, by Hashem, Chakodash. And as you see, it just says going live on a Wednesday afternoon. You know, through the spirit and power of Hashem, Yahushai, you know, the Lord brought me and the brother together tonight, and you know, the Lord willing, it's edifying. And you said, so really we're going to go into, you know, pride, and Lord willing, it's edifying.
Yeah, because the proud, you know, they're being brought low, which is the Edomites, you know, the wicked, you know, and these other nations also, they're being brought low, you know, and they feeling what Jake been going through to some degree, to some form of fashion. You know, they're seeing everything that they first and foremost stole. You know, basically they're seeing their kingdom falling. You know, and it's based upon stolen land, you know, wealth, people, you know, getting over on people, and so they're being brought low. And we know that the Lord's gonna send that fire and ultimately take them fully out of power. You know, it says Malachi 4:1 says, "For behold, the day cometh that shall burn as an oven, and all the proud, yea, and all that do wickedly shall be stubble. And the day that cometh shall burn them up, saith the Lord of hosts, that it shall leave them neither root nor branch." So it ain't gonna be no foundation for the wicked. That foundation that they set up is based off of bloodshed, you know, rape, robbery, murder of our people. You know, other people hate when they always say, you know, they talk about what they're doing to other nations and the world. No, it's about what they've done to the Israelites first. Because we are the apple of the Lord's eye. We are the most important people. You know, we more important than the animals. You know, Israel's first. So, yes, so-called Blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans, Latinos, you know, we've been getting fucked over by these people. And now it's time for them to fall. You know, and so, yeah, the proud, they're going to be burned up. You know, and then now I'm going to start off. I'm going to read verse 2. It says, "But unto you that fear my name shall the Son of Righteousness arise with healing in his wings, and ye shall go forth and grow up as calves of the stall." And so, starting with the elect of the nation of Israel, the ones that fear the names of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, right? The Lord's going to come with healing in his wings, and then the whole head is sick, like it says in the book of Isaiah, from Judah down to Issachar, all the 12 tribes, we all sick, so we need to be healed.
Yep.
You know, we need to be healed from punishment. You know, from us being in captivity. You know, us being downtrodden, right? And so we need healing. But the elect, they're gonna receive that healing first. The 2/3, you're gonna receive the healing in a different form of fashion. It's gonna be the way of that fire that's gonna cleanse you. That's how you're gonna be healed.
Yep.
You know, but through the elect, you know, you're gonna receive that same type of grace to some form of fashion. You know, because you're gonna be reborn back into the kingdom. Yes, that's in the Bible. Sex is in the Bible. You got it, buddy. You got something.
Yep. Proverbs 16 and verse 18. Pride goeth before destruction, and a haughty spirit before a fall. So if you're walking around with pride, you know, especially Esau, even so-called white man, the one who, you know, brought us into this position that we're in today, they're very proudful. They're very prideful. And then you have Israelites who are following after that same seed. What does it say? What did Yahweh say? He said, "Ye are of your father, the devil." So you have Israelites following after the same seed of Esau, Edom, their enemy, their dad. So, and then it said what? That pride goes before destruction. So if you're having a proud look, which the Lord hates, real quick, I believe that's in Proverbs 6.
Oh, okay.
Is it, what is it again?
What the Lord hates pride?
Yeah.
I got something dealing with that.
Yeah, if you can pull it out real quick.
Proverbs 8. Did you read Proverbs 8?
Mm-hmm. 16.
16. Okay, Proverbs 8 and 13. The fear of the Lord is to hate evil. No, that's something different, but I'll read it anyway.
Yeah.
It says, the fear of the Lord is to hate evil, pride, and arrogancy. And the evil way in the forward mouth do I hate. Oh, I think that's what you.
No, I got it.
Okay.
But you can expound on that.
Yeah, so the Lord, it says the fear of the Lord is to hate evil, right? And so I keep reading, it says pride and arrogancy, and in the evil way in the forward mouth do I hate. So the Lord hates all these things. And we're supposed to hate that too.
Yeah.
You know, and when you have that mindset, you know, surely you shall fall. You know, pride before a fall.
Yeah.
You know, it always happens.
Haughty spirit.
Yeah.
Haughty going into, arrogancy, and really pride.
Mm-hmm. And money, status of this world will have you like that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, really it's satanic for you to even be like that.
Yeah.
And look at King Solomon. King Solomon had all those riches. You know, it didn't say in the scriptures that he was full of pride. No, he got old in his age, right? He started to lose it, so to speak. And the concubine of the other nations was able to teach him about their power, and that's how he fell. But even King Solomon, the righteous of them all, he didn't have pride and arrogance. He wanted to lead the people aright, down the right way. And then all that was added unto him. You got it.
Yep, Proverbs 6 verse 16. These 6 things doth the Lord Yahweh hate, yet 7 are an abomination to him. A proud look, a lying tongue, and hands that shed innocent blood. Did not Esau shed innocent blood? Mm-hmm. They came up against the Israelites, which is the apple of the Most High's eye. Mm-hmm. That they forward the affliction, or further the affliction. Mm-hmm. When the Lord had stopped, coming up against Israel, mm-hmm. Esau just kept going. They showed them no pity.
Yeah.
It says, verse 18, and heart that devises wicked imaginations, feet that be swift and running to mischief, a false witness that speaketh lies, and he that soweth discord among brethren. Mm-hmm. But the point was in verse 17 when it said a proud look. Mm-hmm. So your pridefulness, Esau, as well as the rest of you Israelites who are following after that nature, is going to lead to your destruction, and the Lord ultimately hates it, man. Mm-hmm. Yes, the Lord hates. The Lord isn't all love. The Lord isn't always kind. It says that he is a man of war. Mm-hmm. So the Lord is going to bring forth this judgment because he hates what you're doing, man. If you hate what somebody is doing, you're not going to continue to allow it to happen, especially when you have the power to do something about it. Mm-hmm. The Lord has the power to bring forth judgment upon you. It'd be different if the Lord said, I hate what they're doing, but he couldn't do nothing about it. No, he can do something about it, and he will. Mm-hmm. He said he will, man. And the Lord said he hates it. Pride goes before destruction. Mm-hmm. So if you're walking in pride, then it's going to lead to your destruction, man. Mm-hmm. Especially Esau. You got it.
So, also, too, the brother had put this in the chat, Malachi, I believe it's Apostle Gabar. The title is it says so-called black woman and feminism going up in smoke. Let me click on it real quick. Because our people have given into the ways of the devil. Feminism came from Esau Edom, the devil himself. And what did it cause? It caused the so-called black woman to be full of pride and arrogancy, to come up against the Israelite man.
Yeah.
So let me get the title real quick. Damn, I ain't got the full title on this. Real quick. Yeah, and it says, all right. Damn. Yeah, it says so-called black woman and feminism going up in smoke, and you won't have no hope, right? Because when you full of it, you don't hope in the Heavenly Father. Matter of fact, you don't have no hope, and this is why. What's that? Micah 7, just for the sake. Because of course the Lord set you up, through Satan, and it's because we went off as a people, or starting with the men, because we lead the nation. So Micah 7, and I'm gonna start at verse 9. It says, I will bear the indignation of the Lord because I have sinned against him. And when we were sinning, guess what? We were full of pride and arrogance. That's what sin leads up to. Right. The Lord ain't gonna judge. He ain't gonna do nothing. you know, and then it happens. Then you
Mhm.
brought low. You know, when the Lord brings you down to a certain level, you know, it's supposed to humble you. Jake is full of fucking pride. Why is earth and ashes proud? Can you
Yep.
get that from me real
Yep.
quick? Because a poor man, the Lord hates what does it say? A poor man that is a man that is
What I just brought out in Proverbs 6.
no, it's in the apocryphal. I think it's in the apocryphal. It might be in the same chapter I'm talking about. It says, I'll finish reading Micah 7:9 says, I will bear the indignation of the Lord because I have sinned against him until you plead my cause and execute judgment for me. He will bring me forth to the light and I shall behold his righteousness. And so it says, till you plead my cause. So right there, that's us acknowledging, you know, that we went off. And us doing this and doing the best that we can to serve the Lord by keeping law and statutes and commandments to the best of our ability, call upon his name, you know, reverencing the holy days, you know, rehearsing righteous acts. Lord will, the Lord gonna plead our cause. He gonna plead the cause of the elect, right? So verse 10, it says, then she that is my enemy shall see it, which is the so-called black, Latino, Native American woman, right? The ones that come up against his truth, you know, the ones that come up against your man. And I'm talking about the Israelite man that's for you, not no dirty ass, grimy nigga. It's a difference. Then she that is my enemy shall see it, and shame shall cover her, which said unto me, where is the Lord thy power? Right, so you don't have no hope. Like how the other apostle, Gabar, titled his lesson. You know, you're going to go up in smoke, and you ain't going to have no hope. So you don't, why? Because you don't have hope in the Lord. You know, just like the rest of our people, they don't have hope in the Lord. They said it is vain to serve the Lord. It says, my eyes shall behold her, and now shall she be trodden down as the mire of the streets, because you gave into the ways of the devil. Feminism, you know, being a nigga, you know, stick, wetback, you know, hey, you gave into the ways of Satan, and so, hey, you're going to be trodden down. This really, you know, is dealing with the woman. But the 2/3, you niggas out there that don't want to get right, or you know you're an Israelite, and you playing games, you're going to be trodden down. Because y'all full of pride, too. A lot of you guys, a lot of you niggas is full of pride. You got it.
Yeah, Ecclesiasticus or Sirach 10 and I'm going to start at verse 7. It reads, pride is hateful before the Most High and man, and by both doth one commit iniquity. So when you're walking in pride, you're bound to commit sin, iniquity. You're going to do things contrary, just like Boozy. When he flipped on the Most High said that he can eat whatever he wants, basically what he said, then that's prideful, man. That is prideful. So when you walk in pride, the Lord hates it, and you're going to commit iniquity, which is contrary to what the Lord said to do. Verse 8, because of unrighteous dealings, injuries, and riches got by deceit, the kingdom is translated from one people to another. Why is earth and ashes proud?
Yeah.
There is not a more wicked thing than a covetous man. For such...
Yeah, and Jake is very covetous. I want what he got. I want what this nigga got. Really, what they doing is I want what Esau got. Because when we was all, you know, I ain't gonna say just in the gutter together, meaning when we was all, when there wasn't no rappers like that, you know, there was a few NBA stars, you know, you had your Jake football players, so on and so forth. You know, back in the 60s, 70s on up, you know, of course you had your singers, but today is on a whole nother level. You know, Jake just desired the riches. You know, it's nothing is from the heart. Back in that time, Jake played from the heart, sung from the heart, you know, from their soul. That's what I'm getting out. You know, now it's just money. I'm gonna do anything, I'm gonna rap like how this shit gonna make a hit. All I gotta say is, you know, some bullshit lyrics, something like that.
808s.
Got an 808, boom, this shit gonna hit. This is what the people want.
Yeah.
You know, so it's a lot of covetousness, money, the greed, you know, and really, it's so that you can be destroyed in these very last times. Everybody got to receive their judgment.
Right.
You know, you got it, Joe.
Yeah, and ultimately that goes back to Esau. Because when Esau, which was back in the garden was Cain, he was covetous of what Abel sacrificed to the Most High. The Lord said, "Hey, sacrifice this." Abel sacrificed what was
the meat. I mean, the first of the flock.
he sacrificed what was reasonable in the sight of the Lord Yahweh
Yeah.
Shemar, perfect,
Mm-hmm.
and Cain didn't, and Cain was like, damn, well, why was his sacrifice accepted and mine wasn't?
Mm-hmm.
Then he started coveting as he started getting prideful, and that led to him killing Abel,
Mm-hmm.
which is a sin.
Yeah.
He murdered Abel, man. That brought goes before destruction and said, by both does one commit iniquity.
Mm-hmm.
He committed sin because he was coveting of what Abel got the acceptance of the Lord, and I didn't. And then he said, even when the Lord said, do you not know if you do it good
Mm-hmm.
that and he said, am I my brother's keeper?
Mm-hmm.
So he didn't even want to repent, man.
So then that's the same spirit that Esau's in.
Exactly.
You know, because Esau, man, give me that one morsel of meat. So
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's pride.
What this birthright should I do for me? I don't want this.
Yeah.
Give me that pottage, that red pottage, Jacob.
Yeah.
I sell it to you. Damn.
Yeah.
Just sell out.
That's prideful, man.
Mm-hmm. You got it though.
It's continuing on in verse 9. For such an one setteth his own soul to sell, because while he liveth, he casteth away his bowels.
Mm-hmm.
Let me keep going. I'm going to jump down to verse 12. The beginning of pride is when one departed from the Most High. And that's exactly what Cain did in the garden.
Mm-hmm.
He was prideful, and he departed from the Most High because he said, am I my brother's keeper?
Mm-hmm.
He didn't own up to what he did. Instead, he murdered Abel and kept going his own way, man.
Like,
You know.
mm-hmm.
The same thing with Esau, man.
Yeah.
That you depart, he gave you a second chance.
So, yeah.
Yeah, because the oldest gets the birthright.
Mm-hmm.
He even let you have a chance to get the birthright back. Yeah, Isaac was about to give you the birthright. He was about to give you everything, man.
Yeah.
But before you said, what does this birthright do to me?
Mm-hmm.
Give me that morsel of meat. That's prideful, man.
Mm-hmm.
You departed from the Most High when you said that. And that led to your destruction, man.
And then look, this is the righteous part about Rebecca. The Lord had it to where she heard, she performed really the work of the Lord.
Mm-hmm.
Because she heard that he's about to receive the blessing. She was like, no,
Man.
Jacob, come here. Your dad about to give your brother the blessing.
Yeah.
Now, through the spirit, it already happened that Jacob was going to receive that.
Exactly.
But Esau wasn't worthy. Like,
Exactly.
not this nigga, Jacob.
Yeah.
And so, hey, she performed the righteous act with helping Jacob supplant, his father and his brother.
That's what his name means.
Yeah.
To supplant.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And so that was righteous.
Mm-hmm.
Then you got it.
It says, and again, verse 12, the beginning of pride is when one departed from the Most High and his heart is turned away from his maker.
Mm-hmm.
And that's Esau to a T, man.
Mm-hmm.
And then it trickles down to Jake, because you see Jake following after that same seed and wearing these fleshly bodies, and Jake wanted to serve other gods rather than to serve the Lord Yahweh outside. That's prideful, man. You ain't never seen one of these other gods, I'm speaking about, back in the ancient world, you didn't see one of the other gods perform no miracles.
Mm-hmm.
Not one, man. But then you have the Lord performing miracles before your very eyes, and you still rather serve the other gods than to serve the Lord.
Mm-hmm.
You turned away from your maker, man. It says, that's really it.
All right, I got two of them. Then I had another one, but I'm not gonna get that one.
Yeah, we'll probably wrap it up soon.
All right, this is Sirach. This is one of them that I wanted to. This is Sirach of Ecclesiastes 25:2. 3 sorts of men my soul hateth, and I am greatly offended at their life. A poor man that is proud, you niggas. A rich man that is a liar, Esau Edom, and an old adulterer that doteth. And so really, Salaki. I was thinking about something else. It says a poor man that is proud, and Jacob is full of pride. Mm-hmm. You don't have nothing to be proud for. We give you this word. We out there preaching. All right. What the nigga say last week or 2 weeks ago? He said, God is my friend. You don't know God. What God? What's his name? Who is he?
Right.
No, your God is Satan. You doing the things really of the flesh, 24/7.
Yeah.
24/7. Ain't no praying, fasting, thinking upon the Lord. Ain't none of that. So God and your friend, nigga, is Satan. You riding back seat with the nigga.
That's your God.
Yeah, that's your God, Satan.
There's many gods.
Yeah, many. Yep.
Which God are you talking about?
Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep. And it says, a poor man that is proud, a rich man that is a liar. And Esau, all he do is lie. He the forger of lies.
Yeah.
You know, he come out the womb speaking lies. You know, and so why you give in to give in to him?
Right.
And what was one major thing that he lied about? Job 9:24. You know, he lied to cover the faces of the judges, who we are. He put a covering cast over all people. So you can't believe what this nigga say. Now, because he did that, that does not mean that the scriptures are not valid. The wrong motherfuckers been reading the Bible and teaching it. That's the issue. And so when us Hebrew Israelites, regardless of the doctrine, sad to say, we are telling you who you are and who everybody else is. You know, and because that's what the Lord, it's time for us to wake up and smell the coffee burning.
Mm-hmm.
It's time. And so that's what we are here to do. That's our job. Watchmen. Now there's only one camp that's actually pushing out the full truth, and along with other brother camps is doing, you know, in like manner. And that's just what it is, and it's great millstone. Now the Lord's gonna give you over to your liking, and that's just how it is. I got one more. Isaiah 13:11, it says, and I will punish the world for their evil and the wicked for their iniquity. And we know that, well, I ain't gonna say that. It says, and I will cause the arrogancy of the proud to cease, and I will lay low the haughtiness of the terrible, and that's Esau Edom. The Lord's about to lay you low. And you feel that pressure every fucking day. You feel that pressure just coming down upon you because your time is being shortened. And you know that. Even the low-level Edomites today, you know, your job, not your job, your manager at your job, that nigga feels some type of pressure. He see the fall coming.
Yeah.
You know, it's only gonna be for so long. You know, but hey, he feels it. You already know the top elites, they really feeling that pressure. Satan like, man, y'all, the Lord's only giving y'all a little bit more time.
Yeah.
Because Satan really ain't fucking with him like that.
He's just playing the role.
Yeah, he's just doing, hey, you know, but when Esau got that bound that he really can't pass, when he step in that line, Satan going, hey, I'm out of here.
Yeah.
Your time is over, bro.
They're gonna be at the round table, trying to get Satan to come back, trying to send sacrifices. Satan won't be nowhere to be found.
He might come out, it ain't gonna work no more, buddy.
Yeah, right.
I'm out of here.
Yeah.
It's time for the sons of God, the real sons of God, to rule. You know.
Yeah.
And that's how it's gonna be. But I'm gonna end it with that, bro.
Yeah.
You know, because really all this goes into the destruction of Babylon, which that's coming. We're here.
Yep. So that's it, man. You know, pride goes before destruction, so you continue to walk in that pride, which Esau has no choice but to continue to walk in pride. That's what he was created to do. It says also that the wicked was created for the day of evil.
Yep.
And so this is what they're created for, man. To be prideful and then ultimately lead to their destruction. They can't do nothing righteous. And then you have Jake in that Isaiah 13 as well says, everyone that is joined unto them shall fall by the sword.
Yep.
So if you're joined unto Esau and with this society and its pridefulness, and it says also in 2 Ezra 8:50, and it's going to quote, it said, I'm just going to get it real quick and then I'll end it right there.
All right.
2 Ezra 8 and verse 50, and it reads, for many great miseries shall be done to them that in the latter time shall dwell in the world. So the Lord is about to bring many great miseries upon the people. And why is the Lord going to bring many great miseries? Is going to continue on to say, because they have walked in great pride. So these people are walking in great pride, and He's going to lead to the Lord, Yahweh Shemiyah, bringing very and many great miseries upon you for how you're walking, how you're conducting yourself. And if you continue to walk after Esau Edom and you do not repent, you will be destroyed. You will cast the judgment of the Lord Yahweh Shemiyah and drink of that cup of His indignation, which is poured out without mixture. So Lord willing, this lesson was edifying to the spirit, to the mind, to the fold. And before we end it off, we'll think about praise, honor, and glory to where it's due to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Chakodash, and the one as always to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. Until the next time, Shalom.
Shalom.